Good morning, dear children. This is Shruti ma'am, and today I am going to discuss here from footprint without feet. That is first chapter. The name of the first chapter is the Triumph of Surgery, written by Mr. James Herriot. And as usual, I have written everything and I have already sent it to you. So now I am coming to the topic. The Triumph of Surgery. That here we are, if we analyze the title, here we are getting two words: the triumph of and surgery. So that victory of surgery. How? So here there are main character is that Tricky, a dog. It is a pet dog, and whose dog is it? It is Mrs. Pamphree's pet dog, and that Mrs. Pamphre is very much very much emotional. She just loves her dog so much that she forgot that the proper treatment, proper caring of dog. So as per her, that overfeeding and not to let the dog to do any exercise, all these things are very good care for a dog. So what happened, that the story starts in this way, that once that Mrs. Pamphre, she went outside, and just this surgeon, the writer himself, the doctor, veterinary doctor, he also went there, and both of them met, and the doctor found that the condition of Tricky is very bad, because it was lazy, it was not working properly, and it was so fat that it was looking like a saucer. So she told Mrs. Pamphre that how to feed, how to just do the proper exercise to the dog. But Mrs. Pamphre told, yeah, I'm doing all these things. But actually she was not following that the advices of the doctor. And soon what happened, the Tricky, the dog Tricky, it fell sick, and Miss Pamphre just called the doctor, and the doctor came, and just he told that the dog has to be admitted to the hospital. But Miss Pamphre, she was so fond of her pet dog that she was not agreed to do that. But the condition of the dog was such that Mrs. Pamphre had to. And when the dog was taken to Mr. Herriot, she found that the dog was overfed, and that it was not doing any exercise. So that's why it was happening, and the dog was very much greedy. It could not stop eating, and Mrs. Pamphre was pampering the dog, and you know that which things the dog was that given, that the normal diet it was given, and for the dog, for to make him energetic, to all these things, the dog was given wine, the dog was given cod liver oil, the dog was given Horlicks. So can you imagine? So how just the dog was pampered, and so naturally, and the dog was eating, and so naturally it was going fattest, and then it was unable to move. So doctor, this veterinary, the writer himself, and the doctor, what he had done, that he has kept the dog under his care, and he did not give any food to Tricky. And after 2 days, that only little bit water it was given, and third day Tricky was started moving. Then then a third day it was started fighting to get his food, and this way Tricky was, and from there, that Mrs. Pamphre, he was sending eggs, she was sending eggs, she was sending brandy, she was sending wine, for her beloved pet Tricky. And that here that Mr. Harriet, he was just getting all these things. And after all, what happened, that Tricky started, and the what this surgeon it was start and Tricky was started playing with other dogs. Tricky was started fighting with other dogs, and gradually Tricky become well. So this is the main thing, this is the gist, this is the summary of the story. Nothing is there. How just Mrs. Pamphret was that the detailed description was there, how just in a funny way, that how she was very much fond of her beloved dog, and for the dog which what just food she was giving, and how that intelligent doctor, and he was just getting all those things from Mrs. Pamphret. And last of all, what happened, the doctor called Mrs. Pamphret, and that told her that Tricky is well. And when Miss Pamphret came here to the hospital, and that Tricky was very happy, and Tricky jumped into the car. So this is the story, and now you read it, and you study it, and you listen the video, and after that wherever you will face problem. And I have given you the what meanings, the what the difficult meanings of the words, so you just learn, you just study. And if you are having copies, then you can make fewer copies. But one thing, please don't tell me to check your fair copies over phone, because that you know that I check fair copies minutely, and that there are so many children, so it is not possible for me to check your fair copies properly minutely. So please, for checking of the copy, you have to wait till the reopen of the school. So thank you everybody. So I will be always over there to help you. You can ask me whenever you are facing any problem. Once I go again, thank you everybody. Have a nice day.